Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a part 2 of me painting these sponges that I got from Poundland, and I'm going to be turning them into squishies. And in part 1 you saw me paint the first 3 sponges that were in this pack. So I painted the fish, the starfish and the dolphin. And in this video I'm going to be painting the other 3 sponges, which are the seal, the turtle and the frog. So yep, let's get started. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to do basically what I did with the other 3 sponges. I'm just going to take my scissors and just round off the shapes, because right now they're just flat. So I'm just going to make curved cuts with my scissors and just make them a little bit more 3D. So I'm just going to do that and then I will be right back. Here's what they all look like once I've finished rounding them off. So for the turtle, I just made curved cuts on the shell, as you can see. And I know it's not completely rounded, but it's really the best I could do. And then what I did was I just cut an indent in the bottom of the squishy to make 4 legs. And I also smoothed off the tail and made it a little bit lower than the shell, if that makes sense. And I also smoothed off the head as well and rounded it off. And then for the frog, I just made the arms and the legs a little bit lower than the body, and again I just smoothed it off with my scissors. And then I just did the same thing for the body. I just made curved cuts all the way around it and then just made really small snips just to make it as smooth as possible. And then I just left the other side flat. And then lastly for the seal, again I just made round cuts with my scissors and just smoothed off the body and also the tail. And I also made the nose or the snout a little bit more pointed, if you can see that. So I just made small indents with my scissors on both sides. And then I just made the 2 flippers or the fins, I don't know what they're called. So again, just made a indent down the middle with my scissors. Sorry if I'm saying scissors a lot. And then I just made small snips all the way around it just to make it as smooth as possible, sorry. And now I can finally start painting them. So here they are once they're all completely dry. And again, I ended up looking on Google for some inspiration on how to paint these. So first of all, here is the turtle. And I ended up doing the same sort of design that I did for the dolphin one in part 1. So I decided to do a galaxy design on the shell. And I used my dark blue, purple and pink puffy paint for this, and then I just used white puffy paint for the stars. And then I just painted the tail and the legs and the head just using my pink puffy paint. And then I just used my black and white puffy paint for the eyes. And it is quite slow rising as well. And I'm not really happy with how this galaxy design turned out since it is a little bit messy, but anyways, I still think it's pretty adorable. And by the way, I ended up doing the same eyes on all 3 of the squishies because I didn't want to accidentally mess up and paint different eyes, if that makes sense. So I decided to just paint the same eyes on all 3 of them. So there's that one. And the next one I have is the seal, or the seal, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And I was inspired by the Punimaru leopard seal squishy right here. And I just really liked the design of it, so I just made it inspired by that. And this is probably my favourite out of all 3 of them. And some of the spots did get a little bit smudged, but that's okay. And this one is also quite slow rising. And it looks like it's going to take a while to come back up. And I know the spots probably don't look a lot like leopard spots, but I tried my best. And I think the face on it turned out pretty cute, but it's kind of hard to see it now. So yeah, it didn't turn out the best, but it's definitely my favourite out of all 3 of them. And the last one is the frog, and this one isn't really that exciting because I decided to just make it a regular just green frog because I was thinking of turning it into a chocolate frog from Harry Potter, but I've already made a squishy like that and I couldn't really think of anything else, so I decided to just paint it green. and I also painted on a face using my black and white puffy paint. I also painted on a smile as well. I think it turned out pretty cute. And I also ended up gluing on a little crown I just used some yellow felt for this and just glued it onto the head so that way it wouldn't look too plain. So it's basically a frog prince. And I was inspired by these plushies that I saw on Google. So this one is probably my least favourite, since it isn't really it's not like a really interesting design, so yeah. But still, I think it's pretty cute. And also very slow rising. So yep, there's that one. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know in the comments below which one is your favourite. And also, if you haven't seen part 1 yet, I'll link that in the description box below, or you can just find it on my channel. So, yep, I really hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!